give you another live look at this mountain. The fire's made its way up to the crest, as you can see. And I think the biggest concern is when you look at that crest, some more lush vegetation that's easily caught on fire. So some of the flames bigger up there. About half an hour ago, the suspect was apprehended. He came outside of the house. Again, multiple gunshot victims. One of those victims was airlifted from the Hobley soccer fields. A festive Mickey Mouse and Jennifer Bellman. She is in charge of all the entertainment here. Jennifer, first of all, and it's snowing. You saw the wind. Now you see the snow in Southern California. One fear supporters of the Salton Sea have is if you stop pumping water in, it could turn into this. A dry lake bed that creates dust and air pollution. The fair continues to offer its fan favorites of animal races, but also adds a new exhibit this year, the Sea Lion Splash, where you can get up close and personal with these beautiful animals. While South Korea prepares for the worst, they also dream for the best. A regime change presents an opportunity to unify a war-torn country. This weekend, nearly 3,000 people of all skill levels will hop on their bikes to keep kids off the streets and on the trails. We've just learned that the 28-year-old pilot and the only one in the airplane has been airlifted to Arrowhead Regional Hospital with burns and other injuries. Let's take a look right now where we are. I want to show you what I'm doing for Mom. These are fried mushrooms and a big platter of French fries with chili and cheese sauce. I think she'll be happy about this one. But the fried mushrooms are delicious. Many of these stores are open, which means big crowds and big lines. It's going to be a busy night for retailers.
Who would really want to kill their sister?
That's the question Jason Oden hopes a jury will ask when deciding his father's fate. James Oden and Wesley Gibbs Jr. face murder and conspiracy charges in the death of Judy Munson, Oden's sister. This is video of her from a previous story. Jason Oden believes the detectives missed something.
You know, they haven't really done an investigation on anybody outside of someone who they think had motive of inheriting a lot of money.
Money which Jason says would only go into a trust to pay his rent and bills.
I wouldn't kill my brother or my brother for a house. It doesn't make sense.
A detective testified Munson died after being hit in the head with a hammer. Police never found it, but they did find enough evidence to bring the case to trial. Oden says his father is innocent and says police should look for another suspect.
My aunt was married to someone a long time ago. They started dating 5 years ago, and he's been married for 30 years in the meantime. I mean, to me, I'm under the impression that there's a lot of jealous ex-wives wives out there that don't like their husbands cheating.
As far as proving his father's innocence, Oden is hopeful.
In the trial, it seems like things have come out and it's looking positive for us.
Closing arguments are scheduled for Wednesday and Thursday of this week. For all the latest, stay with us. At the Larson Justice Center, Greg Lee, News Channel 3, Indio. Coachella sold out for not just one weekend, but two. Stagecoach sold out extremely quickly, and it was their first three-day concert since 2008. It's obvious Golden Voice has found a very successful formula. Tonight, we're learning that the promoter is taking some steps which could lead to bringing more first-class entertainment to the desert. Thousands of cars and RVs filled the freeway as Stagecoach campers made their way home. A hectic but organized exodus from the city of Indio.
If traffic starts getting a little heavy one way, we'll shoot them down another way. So we've been doing this for a while, and we know, they're sensitive to the community and making sure they can get to work on time, get their kids to school on time, and we'll just make it better.
Part of making things better is keeping track of the impact festival promoter Golden Voice makes on the valley.
Well, I know that they're doing some aspects of it. It's really not the city being involved with that. Golden Voice and their partners are looking into what they can do to bring better communication throughout the whole area, and also are looking into the EIR.
EIR stands for Environmental Impact Report. It monitors things like traffic congestion and noise. There were signs of one throughout the month, including these lines in the road which count cars. Valley resident Michael Cordero works part-time for National Data Services, a company he says Golden Voice hired to gauge the traffic around the venue.
It shows that Golden Voice is concerned about what's going on out here in the community, and they just want to make sure that they have as little impact as possible when they hold these festivals.
Cordero and others counted cars stopped in traffic during the 3 weeks of concerts. He's surprised about what he saw.
It really didn't have as big of an impact as I thought it was going to. I thought we were out there because we were going to see all this traffic, but it really wasn't that bad. It wasn't a whole lot. It was flowing pretty smoothly for the most part.
These results could give the green light towards a potential Golden Voice expansion in the desert. They're already making moves towards a permanent home.
They have put in a bid for 280 acres. They are in the process of purchasing the El Dorado Polo Club, 280 acres right next to the Empire Polo Club, and they are moving forward with it. I know they're in the middle of doing their due diligence. There's a 90-day window for that.
Cordero thinks an expansion makes sense not only for Golden Voice, but for the desert.
They obviously see this as one of their future cash cows, this valley. So, and I mean, more power to them, because we love all the dollars that we get here in the valley.